friends, I have started on a new project. I am working on a new journal and it is a 1920s flapper theme. So here I am holding some playing cards that I have started to alter. So we are going to finish embellishing them. I'm also going to embellish some belly bands that I'm going to use for this book. And then we are going to sew the cover on. For this 1920s flapper book, I am using a digital kit that was created by Sherry Schmear from Studio28E. And the images that I've attached to the playing cards are from that kit. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm going around the edges with some paint. I don't have a big collection of stamp ink, so I'm going to use paint, plus that gives me a lot of freedom with a variety of shades. So I've gone around some of the edges with some paint, and now on this card I'm going to add some flowers, and they are silk flowers, and I will use Fabri-Tac to adhere them. I'm also going to layer that with a little yellow flower. I'm going around the edge of this one also with a little bit of paint, and I have chosen to use purple. To finish this card, I'm going to use a purple flower, and in the center of it I'm going to add some butterfly glitter. Here are some pictures of the playing card ephemera. During the Roaring '20s, there were a lot of metallics being used in design, not only fashion design, but also architectural design. So I've decided that I'm going to add some metallic paint to some of the edges of the ephemera that came in the kit. I'm using regular metallic craft paint, and then to apply it I am using a foam makeup sponge. The first piece I was working with is dry now, so I'm going to go over some of that with this light pink distress ink. And now for a third layer of interest, I'm just going to hit the corners and the very edges with a little bit of black ink. Now I'm going to add eyelets and satin ribbon. I'm starting to get the hang of using my sewing machine to sew things into my journals. So here you see me sewing a belly band onto a page. Sewing into my journals I'm finding to be very fun, and it's just a different sort of creative outlet, and I'm enjoying that very much. So you're going to see a lot of that in this particular journal, and you're going to see that also in the next journal coming up that I made for a friend. I found this beautiful hanky at an estate sale, and I am sewing that into one of the pages of this book, and it's going to be a pocket. Look how beautiful it is. I just love it. I am also sewing in the other half of the hanky on the back of this page, and I'm going to sew onto that this little card. Alright, so you guys know how many checks I got from my vintage paper haul, and I've been using my flower punch to punch out the design on the checks. So I decided I would line one of the book pages with these very colorful flower punches from the checks. I think this turned out pretty cool, and I like how you can see the stitching on the other side of the page. Now I'm stitching together 2 checks, and I'm going to turn those into a pocket. And since I'm having so much fun sewing, I decided I would take that pocket that I just made out of the checks and sew that right onto the page. I have some black lace that I want to add to this page, so I'm going to go ahead and sew that onto the edge. I'm having so much fun sewing these pockets into this book, so here I am sewing another one. Now we're going to spice things up a little bit. I was inspired by my friend Sherry at Turquoise Streaming, who recently sewed right through her cardboard, and she sewed the material onto her books, and she's done that a few times now. So I decided I was going to give that a try as well. So I do have a cardboard book cover that I made, and I am sewing my material straight onto it. I really wanted a purple cover for this book. I don't know why, I was just in the mood. I am using a thrift store find for the book cover. I'm also sewing on the purple sash, which will be used to tie the book shut. The cover is now ready to be embellished, and I am using 2 illustrations from the kit to do that. And since I'm using adhesive to put these on, I am using Fabri-Tac. Coming up are a few pictures of the cover. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you soon.